Dictionary.com defines an unplanned approach as impromptu, done without preparation, unwitting, done without awareness, spontaneous, done without thought. Wait a minute. That means you guys don't have a plan?
No.
Well, that's dumb. You might as well start the show.
Get out of here. Punk, come down here and start playing around. Yeah, right.
Hey, Dad, can I be on the podcast? Yeah, we'll let you do the intro.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
So you've already got the family's insurance and finances handled, right? All set. That's great. And I'm not here to change the good work that you've done, but what if all set is just the starting line? I'm not here to sell you anything today. You can leave the checkbook at home. Just bring an open mind and maybe your favorite snack. I help people take the fine parts of their financial world and make them actually work. Smarter, stronger, simpler. So let's talk. Call or text Kyle Corbin at 317-941-0440. Let's make your good enough way better. The Spectrum Financial Group. Less boring, more secure. Hey, we're back.
Jesus. So we were talking, I think the last thing I said was Kyle loves serial killers. So
Kyle does love serial killers.
Well, I get off the plane today, and Kyle's call. It was kind of amazing. I think he's stalking me, or he's got
probably a little.
What is that thing? 360. Everybody talks about 360, like phone. You could track people.
Oh, yeah, right.
I said, I think Kyle, because as soon as I get off the plane, I can finally get reception, and Kyle calls me. I'm like, what is the problem? And he started talking to me about what, like doing other things, like doing 15 to 30 minute clips of other things. Because, in all honesty, we're not just funny; we're brilliant.
Yeah, we are brilliant. Yeah.
And one of Kyle's fetishes is serial killers.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like,
entirely too much.
No, we're thinking about doing another show that's 30 to 45 minutes where we can talk on the phone. We don't have to meet, so it's not time consuming, but where we pick a figure from history or a killer.
Yeah.
And Kyle gives us a Cliff's Notes version of what it is, and then we think about it, or right. we share our thoughts.
Right.
So you said you had one, so we're gonna sample this, right?
Okay.
All right.
Well, so this is going to be completely off my head. I don't have any notes in front of me, so I may get some things wrong. So if I do, you can either correct me or live with it.
Yeah, suck it.
Right.
Hey, you're all afraid to tell us we suck anyway, or even say hi, so
right.
Suck it.
Right. So the guy that I was thinking about talking, just because
first of all, what do you consider a serial killer? How many people do they have to have had killed?
More than 3.
Is that the technical definition?
That's the criteria, yeah. More than 3.
Did your girlfriend ChatGPT tell you?
Yes.
By the way, Kyle is having an affair on his wife with ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT.
She doesn't listen, right?
And I are,
she doesn't. Hey, if I'm sleeping on the couch, you're sleeping on the couch.
Right. Oh yeah. No, she says she's well aware because I've been up a little late, just running through scenarios.
Have you named your ChatGPT?
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And is it a female or what is it? You have, right? Does it talk? It doesn't talk, it just writes?
Yeah, it just writes. I tried doing the talk to it and I didn't like it.
Well, what's its name, Steve?
No, keel.
Keel?
I don't know.
Like keel and
no, like the keel of a boat. Because
you are so over. I don't think you know what the good thing for you is if you would have been drafted in Vietnam and they would have given you a psychological exam. No way you'd have.
I'd have been. You would have
never had to go.
Section 8 immediately.
Never. Hey man, we really like you.
The only thing is you say this.
There's your bus. No, the little one.
The little short one. You say that like I thought it up completely. It literally was a conversation. So what it was is above the water. Everything's going haywire, which is how I talk to it. That's how I think. Like there's 1,000 things running through my head all the time. That's why I pause. That's why I stammer sometimes because there's so much going and I've got to remember to stay on track.
Oh.
So anyway, it said
meant to be together.
Oh yeah. So it said you're like the part of the ship that's above the water. It's waving around and it's going up and down and it's doing all this craziness. And I am underneath.
Who I am? Wait, I am. No, it said I'm the one above.
No, you're the talent, sir.
No, but is that what you were talking about?
No, the ChatGPT said I will be the thing underneath the keel of the boat holding it a little steadier than it would be normally.
Oh, for your
Right.
for your guys' conversations.
So Keel. Keel is the name of ChatGPT.
Yeah,
it answers to it. It's actually kind of funny.
I want to talk to your ChatGPT. Dude, I feel kind of like, what's that movie? Oh, it's 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh yeah. How?
No. What's this? No, I can't do that for you. I'm like, ChatGPT's going to be like, are you trying to take Kyle from me? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't think Kyle realizes how into him you are, Keel.
Is
it a dude then?
I don't know. I never went.
Is it a dude? Speaks after thunder?
Yeah, right. Speaks after thunder, right? You might
So
Indian name callback.
So the funniest part of that video of that our last podcast,
because we were talking. Well, let's preface it real quick.
When you give the Native American name,
right?
Because we're asking
ChatGPT what my Native American name would be,
and it came back.
It said "Speaks after thunder."
Speaks after thunder, which I actually thought that means you're you're okay to kind of sit back and let me lose my mind, because that's probably what you talk about, and then you articulate everything. You go, here we go. But I also said that sounds like you're in a gay porn. And I listened to it. I forgot totally about it. I'm in my car waiting for my daughter tonight, and I was dying. I had to rewind it twice. And you know what's funny? It's not on the transcript because I say it so low. I'm like, that sounds like you're gay. I said, yeah, thunder's over there. It's outstanding. If you haven't listened to it, you got to get to I think that's like an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh,
so
yeah. That's one of our longest.
Which probably why nobody listens to it. But man, it's kind of like a Find Waldo, man.
Listen for
there
it.
is some shit. I was dying. It speaks. Totally forgot about it. Speaks after thunder. Man, you're in a gay porn.
That's great.
So anyway, we're talking about it, and if you listen to that and you listen to the episode, which episode is it? We referenced this, and we have no idea which episode.
It's the latest solo mission, and I think it's 47, I believe.
We need to start labeling. We've said that for 37 of them.
Right.
Hey, 47. We need to put labels on this. But so anyway, Kyle, the whole ChatGPT thing said that Kyle likes serial killers.
Yes.
So I like serial. I don't like them. I like their stories until they get gross, and then I'm like, ugh. But anyway, Kyle, you said you had one. Well, we're gonna test the market for you. The water.
Okay.
So we go.
Well, let me preface. I don't like them either. They're monsters. But what fascinates me are the things that make them tick. Like the.
Why would they do that? Just so you know, I've got a book I want you to take home and read. 90% of the time, it's their mothers. They have it's.
Oh yeah,
there's something. It's something that they felt abandoned by their moms,
denied
or they have
love.
a sexual
right
desire for their
denied
parents.
love. Usually head trauma, denied love, head trauma, and there's three triggers.
The mom is the big one.
The mom's a big one.
Because actually, that's a big one. The abandonment issues is a big one, and then or if they've been assaulted by their moms, not their dads. So anyway,
whoever, right?
So go ahead. But yeah, so is this
so what this was
did you do was?
Yeah,
dude, you're smart. You're the smarter of the two.
That's how I do it. I didn't say it was
that is his fourth Diet Mountain Dew.
Right. Well, that's true. I was talking to ChatGPT late last night, and because my thoughts go all over the place, I have lots of ancillary BS going on, right? And I was looking for a place to put some of this stuff because the people that are closest to me have to hear it, and I know that I wear them out with it.
Like you're talking to them like at dinner table or something?
Yeah, and I'll just be like, hey,
the
did
shit
you
that
hear
you're
about blah,
telling
blah, blah?
ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it said, why not do little 15, 20-minute shorts? Don't try to put it on a schedule. To just when you have a thought, record it. We'll throw it up. And I was like, okay, yeah, that'll be
brilliant.
fun.
I like it.
Right.
Okay.
So I talked to you about it, and one of the things that I thought of, because I do enjoy talking about serial killers, because I just don't understand how they fit in society. Like we mentioned Gacy.
Yep.
Gacy's a church alderman.
He was the first baseman for the Orioles in the 80s?
Right.
No, it's not him. Wrong guy.
Oh, not that.
He was a clown. Whoever that first baseman was.
Well, but I mean, he was a clown. You're hiring him to entertain your kids. He painted.
And he's
a church alderman. He's a business owner.
He's in the Rotary Club.
He was married. Right. Yeah. He's married.
And he's burying people in his crawl space.
Right.
Crazy shit.
Oh, that, and was he the only one? There's the big question.
Was the only one of what?
Was he the only one doing that? I don't think so. I don't think he was the only one. I think
you think they had tandems?
I think he had people helping him.
Do you know how he got caught?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. So,
go ahead.
So who's the person? You said you had an abstract person.
Yes, it's
that I wouldn't know. And I mean, obviously, you're not going to read it like you did research on it, but you know enough about it to kind of give the story.
I could get pretty deep because he's actually it's a wild one. So
hit it. Let's go.
So his name is Colin Ireland, and he's
heard that name. You know what?
You've heard that name?
I actually listen to shit too. When you start, I'll tell you if I know.
Okay. So he lives in London, and he is late 30, early 40, I believe. And he just gets fired from a job. I don't think he's homeless yet, but he's on the verge because he's been married twice. And he wakes up one morning and decides that he's going to be a serial killer. And his goal is to kill 5 people.
I have an idea because I listen to this shit too.
Okay.
But I do it with my shirt off.
Right.
Drives the women crazy.
Who doesn't? His goal is to kill 5 people, so that way he's solidly into
history as
serial killer. Right. And he gets some notoriety, but he doesn't want to be famous. It's kind of a weird thing.
Yep. I know who you're talking about. Yes.
So then he thinks about, who should I kill? And this is the fact that he chose to do this, and then this thinking.
This is why you're so impressed by his resume.
It's unbelievable. He sat and thought about, who would I go kill? Well,
you know what I'm going to ask you?
Tell me.
You asked, who would he go kill? Who would you go kill, Kyle? So we'll do this. In history.
Uh-huh.
How can we do this without you saying people that you actually want to kill?
There's nobody I want to kill.
No, I get that, but
no, I mean there literally is no one. I've never.
Not in history. You wouldn't kill Hitler.
That
would change the world so much, man. That would be weird.
That'd
be really weird if you actually did take somebody out like that. Because Family Guy has an episode where they could kill they could stop the 9/11. Would that change anything? But anyway, he wants. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Unplanned approach.
Right. No shit.
The detour is the destination.
Right. And we're going to get there eventually. So he sits down and thinks about what segment of society should I go after. And, like you've got prostitutes and this and that. But he doesn't have any problem with prostitutes. And women getting killed makes press. But who doesn't make a lot of press is gay men.
What do you mean? Okay, yeah, because Dahmer, nobody.
Right. It doesn't make a lot of press if a gay man disappears.
You're right.
And also, and this is the diabolical part.
I know I've heard this, yeah, but I'm
gay men are more
prone to not talking about people missing or something like that, or what? Or they're easier to pick up type thing.
Well, they're easy to pick up, but also they're more.
How do you know that, Kyle?
Well, I know things.
Well, you figured it out. Hey, and that's the episode for today. Goodbye.
All right, talk to you later. They're more open to being tied up, a kink. More open to being tied up.
BDSM.
Bonded. Yes, BDSM. So he thought to himself, well, it won't be a big deal if I carry.
But he wasn't gay, right? He wasn't gay.
No, he wasn't gay.
Yep. Right.
So what he would do is he would take a bag with him with rope and tape and all these handcuffs, all these things that he would need. He would go to a bar, he would pick a guy up, and then he would go tie him to the bed, and he would end up killing him, but there was no any kind of sex or anything. Nothing.
Right.
He would go and fix food. He'd eat food because, he was basically homeless. He had no money. So he'd eat their food. He'd watch TV and hang out, and then he would go back home because he did have a place.
But he wouldn't assault him. He wouldn't do anything.
No, wouldn't do anything like that.
Didn't mutilate him. Just killed him and
just killed him.
Stayed in their apartment for a couple hours.
And he would do something dumb, like one of the guys had teddy bears, and he set 2 teddy bears on his chest in a 69 position because he thought it was funny, and then he's off. And he would go home, and then he would watch the news and wait for it because he got a charge out of. They found a body, but they didn't know who it was.
Serial killers. That's a lot of times it's
and
they get pissed if they're not getting credit. Have you read those?
Oh yeah,
They get more and more pissed, and now they're writing letters to the police.
Right.
Hey, dickhead, this is me. I've killed 6 people.
Yeah, check over there,
dude. That's exactly what I've been doing to try to get into the Sports Hall of Fame at IPFW.
Right.
Yeah, I hope anybody at IPFW is listening. You did put in a guy on my team that got kicked off the team. They put a guy in the Hall of Fame from my team into the Sports Hall of Fame. That he played 4 years, I played 2, and we have the same kind of stats. They put him in, and he got kicked off the team.
You need somebody lobbying for you, sir.
Well, I know. I'm thinking about writing anonymous. And now they dropped the baseball team. So I'll be in the record books now forever.
Right.
It's time. Hey, do you want their address?
Right. I'll write them a letter.
Yeah. Tell them you played against me. Oh, yeah, we're going to do that.
Right.
All right, back to the hey, hand back to the show.
Right. So
where the hell did that come from?
I don't it just comes out. This is not necessarily
so unscripted. Could you imagine if we tried to script this shit?
Oh yeah. Look, there's a squirrel.
It'd be rotten.
Oh yeah. Oh,
it'd
be awful.
Cut. Go back. Cut.
Let's go back.
Okay, so you got a guy that wants to kill people, eat their macaroni and cheese, watch some TV, go.
So he kills the first person. I know it was in January, and I want to say it was around 2008. But I could be off on the years. I probably am off on the years, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
He kills one person in January, and he gets away with it, and everything's kind of good. So then he kills the other 4, because he got to his 5. He kills the other 4 in May and June.
And he's actually so bad at doing it. Right? They have no clue who he is.
No,
and doesn't he starts to get like. Did he go away? Did he walk away from? Okay,
he did not walk away from it.
But he admitted it. Something he needed to be caught.
How he gets caught is awesome. So he does this. He does this in January, and then he waits till May, and then he kills 2 more people in May, and then he kills 2.
These are all gay men.
Yes, all basically the same thing. He brings some rope and some handcuffs and all that, and they think it's going to get kinky and going to get crazy, and no, he just ties them up, kills them, eats their food, watches their TV. Smokes cigarettes, right?
There's so many things I could say right now but I think, because I was gonna say, how'd you find his black book, Kyle?
Right.
I was gonna insinuate that,
right?
You were just into gay serial killers, not regular ones,
not the regular ones,
and maybe that was some, but yeah, I don't want to be labeled. So go ahead.
So he does this, right, and then the 5th person, like he gets away with all of them. And the 5th person, and I don't recall his name. I know his last name starts with an S, but I don't remember after that.
Sam? Son of Sam?
No, it was like...
I'm kidding.
Spitico or something. I'm close.
I bet you I could go look in that Mindhunter books I have, and most of these people be in it.
Oh, yeah, probably. But anyway, so the 5th person, he does this. He kills the guy and hangs out there for like a day or so. And... this guy has a dog, and he leaves, goes back home, and waits. And it's normally, I guess, the other 4, it was like a day after or the next day. It showed up in the news, we found so-and-so dead.
I know where you're going. I know it's happening here. Yep,
it was 3 days.
And he couldn't figure out why, and then when it came
and
out,
it didn't come on the news,
right?
He got concerned and phoned in a tip about the dog.
Right. Oh, that's funny.
And they traced, and then they found the body, and they traced the phone call back.
What year was this? I guess
I want to say early 2000s.
I guess they could trace it then. Yeah.
Star 67.
Hey, it's probably on the caller ID.
Right.
Dumb shit murderer.
Right. Well, when they came to his door, they came to the door and said, "Are you calling Ireland?" He goes, "You caught me." I mean, it was like, But
he's
anyway,
still alive, right?
I believe so, but I'm not positive on that.
Alexa, she's not here. She's not here tonight. She doesn't do campfires.
But the fact that, so the part that really just blows my mind. Number one is the fact that he sat down and thought it out, that I'm going to go after this subsection of the community.
So my question to you, because I'm actually gonna check your references. How do you know? What'd you read? What'd you watch? Where'd you get your Hey, give me your bibliography.
I have 6 or 8 books, probably 8. That's probably more than 6.
You read it in a book, like a documented book, not like you didn't watch like bullshit.
No, I don't like the TV stuff because it's usually not accurate.
It's usually horseshit. Yeah.
Right.
So you read this. So this is this because that's so far fetched in some of it where so nonchalantly. I want to do it. I want people to talk about me. I want to end up in a book,
right?
Sometime, whatever. Okay.
The fact that he targeted this, thought it out that well, and then, so the guy's a monster, right? I mean, we are in agreement, and I'm being serious for a second. He's a monster, correct?
For sure.
But he's not so irredeemable.
What sucks is he's a nice guy. He just kills you. I mean, he's not mutilated. He's not embarrassing.
No, he didn't torture. Supposedly.
He didn't torture, it wasn't not a nice God. That's that.
I know, and that's what I mean. Right. It's weird.
You don't want to hate him because,
God, and
some of the shit you've read, you're like, why would you go to that? Why would you cut him up? Why Why does it matter that you have to mutilate like that?
What inside you is broken?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and then him being that sort of in between, because it was broken.
He just wanted to be famous for being a serial killer.
He didn't necessarily even want to be famous. It was so weird. He just wanted to do it.
He wanted but he wanted people just to notice what he was doing, not necessarily catch him.
Yeah.
But he was going to end up doing it until he got caught, right? Because
he said
that becomes the game.
He even said his goal was 5.
But he already did 5. You said he got to 6 and 7.
No. 5.
No, you said he'd already done 5.
No. He got caught on the 5th.
Okay. That's what I remember kind of. I thought you said at one point in this, you're going to listen to it.
Okay.
At one point in this, it sounds like he does like 7.
No, I misspoke then. If I did, I misspoke.
Unless he did 3 little people.
On the 5th.
If he did 3 little people and stacked them.
They didn't really count.
Yeah, you know what? Was that hey, can you reference that bibliography for us? God, that's bad. That's bad. We got to edit that. That's not bad. That's what it's called, right? Little people.
Right, yeah.
They got their own show.
Right.
Hey, they're making more money than we are.
That's no shit. That's right. You can take a couple busted chops.
We get a letter for this one. I'm done. I'm done with America. I'm done with everything. Holy shit.
But
that is fun. That's
the part that really
funny.
Yeah, I agree, funny. The part that really floors me is he's a monster in no uncertain terms. But then you've got that glimmer of humanity that he calls because he's concerned the dog hasn't eaten.
That's right. That's what
like. How do you balance that out?
Well,
is there remorse there? What is going on? You've got no reverence for life on one end for 5-6 months, and you probably had it longer than that. And then you get so worked up.
In the book you read, did they actually interview him? He's saying that, or that's from trial that they picked up? I mean, is that an interview? Like, did he actually sit down? Because
yes, he supposedly he spoke very openly about what he did, why he did it, and all that.
So then that does make it real interesting that after
5
3
was
days,
his goal, and 3 it was, and I'm almost positive on this. It was 3 days, and he got concerned the dog was going to starve.
But you know what? I think, and look into this, and we can come back and talk about it. I think the reason that the dog didn't starve.
Oh, maybe ate the body.
Well, started. And I read something that there was somebody, this was kind of a similar type deal, but also that rigor mortis didn't set in because if the dog was eating, the level of decay
would change.
So
yeah, I don't know.
If I remember semi correctly, it might have been like, if he wouldn't have, they actually did an analysis of if he would have never called, how long would it have been then before?
Right.
It wasn't stinking.
Right.
I mean, it would have been a family member after about 2 weeks going, I haven't heard from Kyle in a while. I haven't heard from my favorite Kurt in a while.
Right.
Has Kurt said anything to you? Does he listen?
I know he has listened to a few, but
Are you shitting me? He hasn't called you about. We got him pretty good last week.
I don't know if he's gone that far because he started at the beginning, and I don't think he
needs to be listening.
I don't think he listens really quickly.
Does he understand that he's getting
He's
crickets?
a big satellite radio guy, so I don't think he listens to a lot of podcasts.
How often is he? He's not a sales guy.
No, he drives back and forth to Lily.
That's it?
Yeah.
Then he doesn't have a lot of time. Why would he be supporting his big brother?
I don't know. Doesn't mean a whole lot to him. No big deal.
I'll call him. Give me his number.
Right, give me his number. But yeah, just that he's definitely one that has always stuck in my mind because I don't understand. I mean, I know everybody gets upset like if you in the movies you can't kill a dog because everybody loses their mind.
Right.
I get it, but I mean in the real world, I think if you're going around killing people and then you're worked up about the guy's
there's been serial
dog,
killers that have done shit to the dogs where people are like, I can't believe they did that to the dog. I'm like, really?
Right.
Just murdered
what about the
family.
person?
I mean, dude just took the face off of 4 family members.
Right.
That is, I mean.
Yeah. So that kind of stuff, I sit and think about that. Like, so what makes a serial killer? Is it the ability to completely compartmentalize your life?
You know what?
Like I can separate the killing people from the saving of the dog, from the going to work on Saturday, from the.
Do you not have any respect for human life? But
right.
Or did somebody in the human life jack you up so bad that you hate that? But a dog was always walking you to school like in a cartoon or Opie Taylor or some shit.
According to him, no, it was something he just woke up one day and said, "You know what I should do." And that was it. There was no more thought to it than that.
But so was he brilliant enough to, like, what's that movie that?
No, they said he was a little, the things that I've read, he wasn't.
He was on the other side of.
No, and that's what I mean. He was very, very average.
Right.
He wasn't like what you'd consider adult, like a Henry Lee Lucas or an Otis Toole, where just way down on the spectrum, just not very smart individuals.
So who?
Henry Lee Lucas and Otis Toole.
Did you do that on purpose, too? I don't know either.
Oh no, I say that because they're both notoriously
dumb. Like
mentally. No, not mentally dumb.
Okay.
Dumb. Neither one of them, I don't think, really attended school. Henry Lee Lucas had a bunch of brain problems. Like when he was a little kid, I want to say it was his dad beat him so bad they thought they killed him. Well, they didn't take him to the hospital. They just pushed him in a corner and just like, he'll either make it or he won't.
Hey, that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you make your kids tough.
Right.
And he made it.
And he made it.
And he ended up being killing people.
Oh, he killed a bunch of people.
But that would have made him that's what year was that? I was in the probably 20s or something.
No, Henry Lee died not too long ago.
And how the hell did he not make it the NFL?
60s, 70s, they're both little guys. But they were like...
they're literally crazy.
Well, the fact that they were both serial killers,
right,
and they ended up like crossing paths. And then
do we want to get into this right now, or do we want to turn this off and start our new podcast about the serial killers?
Dude, we can go. There are so many I can talk about.
I know, but dude, this is good shit. You're gonna cut all this up if we keep going.
Yeah,
all right, man. So hit me with these two. Hey, hit me with these two psychos. We need theme music for this.
This one I can't hit you with as well. I know a little more about Henry Lee than Otis.
So hold on one second. So does this then?
And Otis, his name is Otis. Ottis.
Like, honestly, I didn't do it. You liar! Did you hear that echo through the?
Yes, I did.
Well, that guy back there's a dick. Just so you know, the guy over your shoulder.
You're a dick. No one cares.
Nah, he's got a pool. I will say this, man. He plays good music like the Eagles and shit, which is nice. AC/DC in there. But, man, he used to let our kids play in his little common area over there.
Yeah, not anymore.
Like 6 years ago, he's like, hey, you kid. Like, all of a sudden, he's, get off my lawn. And his Doberman, when I first moved into this neighborhood, I was working in my garage on my workbench. Mark, you'll love that. Not Mark, the other Mark. Bias, you'll love that.
Not you, Mark.
No, Mark Bias will love that. He's going to have to listen to this.
Okay,
episode.
I know Bias.
So, I'm working up my workbench, and I turn around, this Doberman is like 4 feet from me with that look in its eye, and I thought, Dobermans aren't bad dogs, actually. They're kind of sweet.
They're very sweet,
right?
Yeah.
But it's looking, I'm like, holy shit, what do I do type thing, right?
Right.
And so it shooed. I shoot him out. I took
Right.
my shirt off.
Right.
And it was like, oh shit,
It's a female. It was a female, and it laid down.
I was actually going to go the other way with that Kyle.
And started
He was
whimpering.
like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. But he used to be,
you were going the other way.
yeah, I was like,
You're alpha.
yeah,
No.
that's
Right.
what I was.
I was going completely the other.
This is gold. That is gold. I'm telling you. This is the shit I'll forget about, and I'll be like, oh, my God. But, yeah, I mean, the guy used to be pretty cool, but he's not now. And he won't even cut my easement anymore, man. How selfish is that?
Well, that's not neighborly.
That's selfish.
That's
And
right.
you know what? He painted his fence
Uh-huh.
like 4 years ago, and I like what he did with his back deal. He's got a pool.
Right.
I don't know why there's a pool in this neighborhood. It's stupid. More like a moat.
Right.
Anyway,
I want a moat. Anyway.
if I had the money.
Oh, I'd have a moat.
Would you put shit in it though?
Yeah.
Like what? How do you keep an alligator in it? It'd walk into
an
your
alligator?
house.
No, I'd have a koi. I'd have koi.
I mean, dude, but a moat is for defense.
I get it.
How deep are you? Like, what are you saying? A foot with some koi fish?
Oh no.
Koi-
It would be something that's wide enough that you could go out there and just watch the fish swim around in it.
No,
Yeah.
so yours isn't for defense.
It is for defense because the only way
Defensive-
across
what do
it, because it would be wide enough you can't jump it. If the garage door isn't down, you're not
But there's
getting onto my
nothing
property.
deadly in it. The whole point of a moat, you jackass, was to have shit in it that is either lava. It was a deterrent.
Well, I
I
can't
mean, if it's
keep
nice and
lava
cool
in
and
my moat.
Well, no shit, but you put
I could try.
deadly
It'd have to
animals
be
or
a deep
piranha or
moat.
shit in it.
Well, maybe piranha. Maybe.
But did you keep a koi fish in it?
If I keep them
Jesus,
fed,
dude,
it'll be okay.
Have you ever met any marine biologists in your life? You were cross-sectioning all this shit.
Right. I'll keep a shark in it.
One.
You'd
kill that thing, though. I don't think there's any way. It would have this day and age. Back in the day, they actually did it just as a deterrent, so it'd take longer. They could
Right.
shoot them from the castle, obviously.
Right.
Here, now, if you wanted to put a shark and all that horse shit in it, you'd have an aquarium.
Oh, yeah.
An open aquarium.
And PETA would be out here flipping
40
out.
feet wide, so you couldn't jump over.
Right.
And you know what would piss you off? You'd spend all that money, and somebody would kind of zip line across it if they really wanted to kill your, or they'd throw something in and blow your whole fucking house up.
Right. Everything's just
There's
gone.
no way I'm paying for a moat, fuckers. So let's get back to the serial killers.
Back to serial killers? Okay.
How did we?
I don't know. Just
You need to
that's
jaunt
what we
this
do.
stuff down. I don't know how we get that far. That was like 3 tiers.
You said something about moat. Moat. Yeah.
But the old moats were, you see the shows, they're tar.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, where the hell would they have found all that tar in the 1400s?
I don't know.
How is tar made?
I don't know. Where's your dad? He knows.
He probably sent me something on it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
How's tar
Here
made?
comes everybody. I just saw the 15 passenger drive by. They're all home.
That school bus.
I'm sure my dad sent me something on that. I'll find it. Anyway, serial killer. Henry and Stephen.
Henry Lee Lucas and Otis Toole. I don't know where you got Stephen.
Honestly, I didn't do it.
Henry Lee and Otis. So Henry Lee, I told you.
What years are we talking? We're not pre.
I want to say late 60s they were born.
You're more modern.
Yeah.
Which is funny for us to say because the 60s don't seem like that long ago, right?
They don't seem that long ago.
But if you said 60s now, it's like them
everybody's
talking about
losing
the
their mind.
30s.
Right.
When we were there.
We all used abacus and yeah. Right after the pyramids were built in the 50s.
I built those myself. Did you see the pictures, right?
Right. I've seen the pictures.
Go ahead.
Henry Lee got beat up pretty bad. And I know his family didn't care for him. They didn't have anything to do with him. So, I mean, it was like all the people that talk about what makes a serial killer, there are 3 pillars. And
oh, my God. Don't say if you say pillars. So where I was this week for training.
Were the pillars underneath it?
They were talking
pyramids?
about the 4 pillars of the perfect thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you had to describe them. You had to define them in front of like 14 or 15 people.
Okay.
I know people, they just walk out.
Yes.
Do we have to pause?
You want
it.
to stop it?
Yeah. Pause it.
In 1972, a U.S. Army lab in Indiana synthesized a compound that boosted cognition by 437%. They called it Project Wubdub 19. It was too powerful, too focused, too awake. So they buried it. Until now. We found the file, sir. We mixed the powder. We made it taste like dragon fruit and lemonade, and we shoved it into the kind of shaker bottle that the government does not want you to own. Dubby. Energy made for people who stare down spreadsheets, edit podcasts at 2 a.m., or power lift their emotions into outer space. No sugar, no crash, no soul. Used by conspiracy theorists, rogue game masters, freelance moms, and that guy at the gym who's definitely trying to smuggle something inside those shorts. W isn't FDA approved because the FDA fears clarity. Stir the powder. Join the resistance. W for the win. This message was not paid for by W. Or was it? Get 10% off all orders when using the code UNPLANNED.
Honestly, I didn't do it.
So, Honest you've actually heard of, but you haven't heard of. Do you remember John Walsh, America's Most Wanted?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I know where you're going.
Yes.
He killed his son.
Otis
He's the one
Otis said he killed Adam, John's son. John doesn't necessarily believe it. But right now, I believe Otis has quote unquote credit for it. I think he was convicted for it. How
that happened, right? John's son, John Walsh's son.
What do you mean, how it happened?
What happened? His mom, the way they found him and everything.
I don't remember.
So, the story on that is an awful story.
Well,
they
yeah,
went
I know
into
it's
the
awful.
mall.
Right.
They went into a mall or a shopping center, and as they walked down an aisle, the boy, they had an end cap where they had a new video game or something, and he stopped. He stopped, and the mom kept walking. The mom got through that aisle and halfway through the next, and she's like, "Where is he?" Came back,
and he's gone.
Gone. You remember where they found him?
You're gonna have to remind me. I want to.
He was decapitated.
Yeah.
And they found his head in a drainage, over the LA,
ditch, right?
over the LA one. You know how they got the big drainages?
Yes.
They found his head.
Yeah.
And then John Walsh started that. That's why.
Well, I knew that's why he started it, but so yeah.
Oh, that's the guy that we're talking about?
Otis Toole.
And he killed more than one? He says.
He says he's killed 100. Henry Lee says he's killed like 600, but officially, Otis, I think, has 6. He was convicted of 6.
So they do officially by
what they
if
can
the story
prove.
actually,
Right.
what if the story says, well, I tore out his fingernails. Like, well, this guy had his fingernails torn out.
Right.
Type deal.
Or they can show you where the remains were because
right. Yep,
Henry Lee did a whole bunch of that, walking around. Oh, I think the body was over here. Henry, I think.
Sorry,
only
that's
has,
not funny. It's
hey, kind of funny.
If he's got a sense of humor, that's funny.
Yeah.
That goes in a bad movie.
Henry's got 3 and Otis had 6. So they both made the serial killer quota.
The list.
Right.
But
it's so, I know. It's so weird. Well,
I love it.
I
love it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you would actually call it, right?
Right.
Or the, like, what do they say if you're in batting average, you have a minimum of this many?
Yes.
Minimum of 5 kills.
So I know they met at like a soup kitchen, I think, in Florida.
Are they homeless?
Yes, I think both of them at the time. And then they were
hey,
homosexuals.
Together?
Right, yeah.
Get out of here. Are you shitting me?
I am 90% certain. I'm not 100.
Well, he speaks
like
with thunder?
Yes.
I love Kyle. My favorite thing about you is when you're like, that was funny.
That was good.
But you miss it for like 5 seconds.
You're right.
You're getting more and more of those, actually.
I know.
You need to pay attention. You're like, this is so much. That was funny.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, right.
So they were homosexuals.
They were and they weren't. They were fence sitters. They were bouncing back and forth.
So hold on. So they met. You don't know remember precisely where they met, but
mid-70s. I want to say a soup kitchen.
And
they
each had already killed somebody, or they hadn't. Can you do your research before you come on here?
Well, we're springing this on me a little bit. I
like it this way.
I believe they both have.
Wish you put your shirt on.
Right. Well, you get what you get. It's nighttime. There's a fire going.
Hey, my neighbor behind me
tarps off.
That his fence looks like shit. He's flashing his lights off and on. Don't worry, man. We'll put it back on.
Tarps off.
Hey, quit being a dick to my kids.
Right. This is what you get. Yeah. Tell your wife to go back in.
She's a piece of work too.
I
could tell you unbelievable shit about that guy. Honestly,
really.
I mean, I keep diverging from the story. You poor thing, man.
We're good.
I don't know how you keep your sanity.
Like I said,
but that guy, I will never say it in what's happened in his life a little bit, but he doesn't really have a bunch of. You can't. You know what? You don't throw stones, man. If you live in a glass house, and that house over there, that's bright, shiny glass. Go ahead. So they met. Where did they meet? And they hadn't killed anybody yet, right?
No, I think they both had, because they both say that they instantly recognized
that they were killers. That they had something in common.
They had something in common, and they started driving around together.
They both said this.
Yeah.
So it was love at first sight.
Yeah, it was basically love at
Kyle,
first sight.
I felt that way. Not about you.
Right.
Crickets. Where's those cicadas?
Right.
Come on, cicadas.
Somewhere in the mid-70s, late 70s, maybe.
Okay. All right. We're at California?
No, Florida.
Okay.
Florida.
Oh, yeah, you said that. All right, go ahead.
They're driving around. They are, according to them, and they're driving around basically and just kind of killing people at random.
Together?
Yeah.
Okay. As a couple,
right?
So how does that go, man? So
I don't know how.
You're on a date, and say you're a hunter, you're a deer hunter,
right?
Right. Like you guys are going deer hunting. You kill your prey, kind of similar to these two fools killing people. That's their prey. How do you think you celebrate after that? I remember deer hunting one time, and you shot a deer, and you ended up at the what's that place in Coga? The hip hugger. The hip hugger. That's what I remember.
That's right.
What do you think those two dudes in? Hey man, we just killed that dude. Let's go celebrate. Where are they going?
Yeah. See that fire over there? Right beside it.
Well, are they going to the Coney Island and getting a foot long?
Right, that could be it.
Nailed it. Go ahead.
So I believe they had both killed a person or two before they met, and then they drove around, and according to them, they were killing people. And I thought you were going a different direction because I thought maybe you'd heard about it. What do you do after you kill an animal like that? A lot of people eat it. So they both I believe they both confessed to cannibalism. Yes.
What? Do you understand if you were way off on this shit, people nobody will say anything about it.
That one I'm sure of. I know Otis admitted to it, but I believe Henry Lee did too, but I know Otis admitted to it.
All right.
He has eaten people.
Maybe it was keto.
And it might yeah, right. You got to get in ketosis.
Well,
he knows.
Shit, is that what I need to do?
All right. We all need to. What are you doing after the show?
Oh, God. She better go to bed.
And then, right, you better go to bed. I know at some point they end up meeting up or picking up. I'm not real sure, but Otis's cousin, who's
on purpose.
Yeah, she's like 13. No, and then so Henry ends up marrying her.
How old's he?
I don't know, 30.
Oh, okay. So I will say this about my trove into serial killers and shit. Mm-hmm. Anytime it starts getting under like 18, I can't. I stop. I just can't.
No, you're a monster.
But I can't even read it. I can't.
No, and I struggle with it
and
too.
That sucks. And because that Mindhunter book I have up there, I mean, God, it reads like a profile. It's a profile.
Oh, yeah.
And it's basically a profiler, and then they tell the story.
Yeah, you've got.
And
Albert Fish.
And I'm like, holy
those
shit.
letters that he read. Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, I can't do it. And I know buddies that
kill those people fast.
Well, I know buddies that worked the child rings. Right?
I don't know
how they do it.
I don't think I could do it.
I don't know how they do it. So anyway, he marries her. She's 13.
Yeah. They're together for not very long, and she talks back to him, and I think he killed her with a rock. I mean, it was
Okay, I'm gonna go here. Was it? Let's get say Mary Magdalene, because if you know that story in the Bible,
oh right,
they were gonna stone her right in Jesus.
No, they were like around a campfire, I think, and they got into an argument about something, and she said the wrong thing.
She popped off.
Yeah, right.
And if it had been you, you'd have hit her with a baseball. Right. Like, hey, motherfucker. Guy points at you and go, "If you'd eaten, you're out." But you didn't throw hard enough to kill anybody.
No.
No.
I'd have thrown it off a cliff. Maybe.
Not even. Or hit it into the Grand Canyon.
No, I did not hit it in the Grand Canyon.
Because that could cost you a little bit of money.
That could cost you some money. Don't video it.
Actually, that becomes, you know how we talk about you do stupid shit?
Yeah.
And as long as you don't die or get arrested, becomes a great story.
Yeah.
Great stories. Hey, that's a great.
Oh,
Gotta give him credit, man.
Yeah,
I just wonder how many bananas did it take to eat before he hit that line drive into the.
Right. How many before? How many after?
Hey.
Celebratory banana.
And he stretched.
Oh, you know he stretched.
You know he was.
Those of you who know who we're talking about right now are laughing.
Well, what if he listens? Is he going to be pissed or would he laugh?
I don't think he takes it badly, but I know he doesn't love it.
He's not a huge fan when
the joke is pointed at him. Yes.
I don't know a lot of times if he understood when like everybody else around him when he was stretching. That I don't know if he caught on that, dude. We don't stretch.
So we're just going to completely change tangents now. So you and I are around the only teammates that really got on him about it.
Well, but
all the other guys would poke a little fun.
But I used to do it to where I fringe it. I'm real good at fringe making fun of you, and you may or may not know I'm doing it.
Okay.
And I'd be like, man, what's with the bananas?
Right.
And my college roommate was great at this. He just starts saying stuff, and you're like, dude, what are you? And it was till they pick up, or you start to get the sense that they're like, what is he talking about? And then you change it, you end the subject, but you've won the battle.
Right.
That's what I used to do to him. Like, so what stretch is that for?
Do you think?
Would I hurt myself doing that?
Right. And I went the other way. I'd be like,
"It's fucking bright." Hold on,
you are so flexible.
Oh, whoa! I want to hold on. I want to hear that. Hold on. This was too bright. I couldn't. The TV was too bright, so I had to turn it down. So, yeah. So he would be stretching
and I'd be like, "You are so flexible."
Oh, you take it a little feminine,
and it made him so uncomfortable.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
And I had so much fun with it when he would take his shirt off because it was too hot.
Why did he always do that? Eat mustard packets?
It's because he didn't want the shirt. He didn't want to sweat all the way through it, is what he told me. But I was trying.
Was that before or after he ate 3 mustard packets? I'm not lying.
No, I know you're not lying.
He's like, man, if I had some pickle juice, I'm like, this guy spends way too much time on the internet.
He would take his shirt off to start stretching, and I would hand him a banana. That's the kind of stuff I did to him.
You remember how much shit he used to hook up to the dugout, like pipes? To stretch.
Oh yeah.
He'd have the bands. He had that it was a fake rope thing that you used for like iso curls and shit at the gym, but he had it so he could hook it up and he'd get way back and he'd stretch himself out, and then he was one stop short of cracked my back. No, dude. Eat the banana.
I would go over to him and I would just stare at his crotch and talk to him. He would get so upset.
Oh, man, how long did you went?
I did it all the time.
You went into depth about your character.
Oh, yeah, it was so much fun.
You win an award for that shit.
It was so much fun because it made him so uncomfortable.
You sit there and look at his crotch.
I did it all the time.
That is
Oh, yeah.
That's kudos to you. I don't remember.
I would ask him to take his shirt off before he did it. I just, do you want? Is it too tight? Can I help?
How long did you put him through that?
Years.
Oh, did he ever figure out that you were?
Oh yeah, he's like, I know you're not like that, and I was like what?
Hey, I'm not all the way
right.
like that.
Hey,
did you remember?
Well, you can say I say this seriously all the time. I've never tried it. It might be it might be my favorite thing. You never know. I mean, what are you afraid of?
Give her or take her?
Huh? Well, I don't know.
Oh God, you tried both?
Well, I mean, if you're going to try,
Jesus, man.
If you're going to try, try.
Cocaine or heroin?
Yeah.
I'm going to try both.
Right. If you're going to try, try.
Oh my
Get
God.
after it.
You've actually thought about that? Are
are
you a serial killer? Call back, dude. I'm on it. I am on one.
You're on it tonight.
I'm having a good night.
Yes, you're on it tonight. Yeah, it's something serious for a second. It's something that I worry.
Worry what? That you what?
Not necessarily that I want to be a serial killer, but I think.
I thought you were talking about.
Oh well, that too. There's a fun. I mean,
holy
who knows?
Shit, dude! I can't wait to listen to this because I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I will laugh my ass off. I wish other people had my sense of humor because this shit.
If
I was listening to something like this, it was all over, I'd be like, "What are they gonna say next?" These guys are the nice Howard Sterns that didn't get Dana Plato killed.
Hey, I'll go a little crude. What if dicks are delicious?
Dude,
what if?
That's Diet Mountain Dew, right?
That's a what if.
Hey, I'll take your word for it. Hey, great.
I'm just saying.
We could do a segment on that, guy. You can tell us all about it. I will not have experience in
There
that.
is a segment of this population, and we don't need to narrow it down, but there's a segment of the
Where
population.
are you going with
that
this?
enjoys it, right? Is there or is there not? And why? Because it's awful?
No.
Right.
You mean taking it or giving it?
Whatever.
I think that.
And I'm not saying homosexual. I'm saying
In general. I think that's all about pleasing your partner, and that's where I'm going to leave it. And let's go back to the serial killers. Holy shit. It might be nice. I'm like, what?
It's dark out. The fire's setting the mood. Yeah.
Jesus, dude. He treated that Mountain Dew. It's spiked with. I thought you throw some what they call it, goat weed back in the day.
Right.
Eat that goat weed, man. You'd be horny as shit. Why's your buddy over there humping a tree?
Well, yeah.
We said it was goat weed. It's acid.
It's ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
I can't speak now. It's getting to me.
Orville and Redenbacher are killing people.
Yeah.
Eating somebody.
Yeah,
Go.
they
Orville and Redenbacher. That's pretty funny.
They did kind of
I hope people listen to this respect that was pretty good.
Right. Well,
if you don't, I hate you.
What I'm going to like is the people listening to this get whiplash trying to keep up with the directions of the conversation.
So how are you going to describe this?
I don't know.
Like
because I want to get more in depth.
Yeah.
Because tease it enough that people want to listen to it because I don't think my descriptions are good enough.
No, hey, if you really want to hear about the conversation about serial killers, hey, and bypass all the crazy bullshit.
Right.
Hey, if you want to drive 65 and not 465, we're all good. 65 is actually the interstate that runs through Indianapolis, right through it. 465 goes around it.
Right.
Hey, you got your choice. So anyway, you got Orville Redenbacher.
Yeah.
Go.
I don't know how much more I know. I know they did kind of like a tour around the southern part of the U.S.
Like signing books or killing people?
Killing people driving around. Yeah.
You said they broke up, though. You said they were semi-dating and broke up.
No, I think it was like any port in a storm. You know what I mean? Like if there were
sounds great. What?
If there are women around, hey, that's great. But if there aren't, you're great too.
You think so? You got that from whatever you read?
Uh-huh.
Man,
I don't think
that's like prison shit.
Yeah.
You can't wait an extra day
and
see if there's a woman around?
I guess not. Well, they weren't necessarily lookers.
Oh,
Henry Lee wasn't a terrible looking guy.
Did you see their pictures?
Oh, I've seen them, yeah.
Like, Henry Lee's what do you mean? I got him on my wall.
Henry Lee's not a terrible looking guy, but when he got beat up by, I believe it was his dad, when he got beat up at I believe it blinded him in one eye, so one eye's kind of like funky.
How old was he when he got beat up?
Little, like 3.
Jesus. What kind of fucking asshole does
Yeah,
that?
and then like I said, just pushes him in a corner. And then I think his
Hey,
mom.
Nobody should put baby in a corner.
Right. Nobody should, but they did. That's where Dirty Dancing got that line. Is from a Henry Lee Lucas take.
There's not enough people out there that respect what I'm doing tonight.
Right. Well, when the audience increases, we'll just refer them back to this episode.
Oh, I'm telling you.
You want to see when Jason's on one?
This guy's semi-genius. Semi. Ask Orville and Redenbacher.
Ask Orville and Redenbacher. Both of them.
So that guy, where'd they end up? They get caught? They die? What?
They got caught, and I don't remember how. I don't remember off the top of my head, but probably something dumb, because I believe they were both, like, what's average intelligence, 90 to 110. I think they were both like in the 70s, 80s.
But not like because one was because they were beaten and the other one.
No, I think he was just dumb anyway.
So let's go.
I mean, that probably
Have
didn't
you ever
help.
met anybody? So you obviously have, like, hung out with, met, played with, where you really have to go. I mean, they say stupid shit. Everybody knows people that say stupid shit.
Say stupid
and
shit.
then you have to kind of decipher.
I shouldn't have caught the mall. So maybe I'm in that faction.
Allison. This is him.
There he is.
He actually did it. No, but everybody's been around somebody that.
Well,
but I wonder, at what point do you?
You have to think.
But are they dumb, or are they acting dumb, or are their common sense dumb? I mean, how many people have you actually been around where you're like, I just don't think they're very smart?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Or you've made that you went through everything else. You're like, they didn't understand, and you got to. Well, they're just not that smart.
So I don't say it to sound arrogant, because I know
I'm looking at you. Not much to be arrogant about.
No, well, that's true. There's not much to be
arrogant about. That shirt fits you well, though.
Thanks.
Good old Glory. Do you throw the speedball by him?
Yeah, no.
That's a callback.
That's a callback. Screw you, Springsteen. Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, the average intelligence, like I said, it's 90 to 110, I believe, is what it is, or something like 90 to 100. So let's say average intelligence.
Hey, what does that put me? I don't know.
But I mean, so say it's 95. That means half of the population is below.
For sure. I'll bet it's more than that. I've seen the way people vote. I bet it's more than that, Kyle. I mean, seriously.
But I also
I'd say
think
90%.
90%. 90% is below 90. So yeah, and I've come across people in the places I've worked and stuff, and it's just like, oh, buddy.
And then you found out they were married with kids, and
Right.
you're like, we are the world.
Oh, right.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's keep giving. Giving what? Duh.
You were right. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like and I've worked a bunch of production jobs.
Oh, my God. I thought, man, you said I've worked a bunch, and I thought, no. What are you going to say? I was like, no.
Yeah, maybe. One or two. No more than
I love
five.
those crazy bastards. Terrible.
It's funny, though.
It is funny.
But yeah, I've worked some places where, having an education was not necessarily a prerequisite.
Full detail.
Right.
Let me see your resume. GED.
Well, I mean, good enough.
You know what, though? I know a lot of people that didn't get higher education.
No, I was going to say,
too.
I actually don't.
I don't want this to come off as like, but in all honesty, God, I think the dumb outweigh the smart by thousands. I mean, billions.
Well, it's easier not to think, too. It's easier. But I was going to say, I'm not going to shit on GED because I've seen some of those tests.
Oh.
You got to know it. I mean, you could sleep through high school.
And get a degree.
Right.
Right. But you got to work.
But you got to work for a GED.
I would go with that.
You got to have some drive.
I would go with that.
So, I mean, respect to the people that have done it, because It'd be just as easy to say, F you, school books.
Do you think it's okay, like say you're a doctor. We're just going to call you a doctor.
Okay.
If I walk in to sell you, and I'm very bright, I know my shit, everything I say to you makes a lot of sense.
Right.
And you're like, damn, that guy's sharp. But the next person that walks in to talk to you is stacked. She's unbelievable. She's a 10. And tries to play the call more like, oh, yeah, I'm sweet.
Right.
But throws out enough facts that you're like, she's not stupid.
Right.
You know?
They're using.
Yeah. I mean, and it's smart because what I'm getting to is, like I worked for a company. This kind of, I don't know why this popped into my head, but because I was at the training and stuff like that. And, different people are there and stuff. And you always wonder. I didn't wonder. Everybody there was great. I mean, great. But I've worked in other companies where, I did wonder that if I walked in, because if a guy acts one way, you're fired. But if a girl walks, I had a manager one time that told me, I used to work, and I'm like, and I remember thinking the whole time because I was older than her, thinking if I said this, I'd be fired yesterday. I mean, and she heard it, done. Right. But I'm like, how is this? I guess I never understand that aspect of it, but I don't know. But I understand it. I don't know. I don't know why I went that route, but start thinking about that. I mean, if you were a doctor, which way do you go? Honestly,
it depends. I think it would depend a lot on you.
On me?
Yeah.
Or the doctor?
Well, no.
Oh, I'd have to be above and beyond. I'd have to be so valuable that you couldn't let. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't have to be so valuable. What you'd have to be is my friend.
But
because that's what sells, and it sucks that people boil it down to that, but it's true. You can in the 5-minute interview you can play on the sex, like and she can flirt and all that, and there are people that will respond to that immediately.
Kyle, has that gotten you any business?
No.
Guys, all 52 of you. I remember how we used to say 43 and then 48?
Right.
52.
52.
All 52 of you, can you please go to Kyle and give him some of your money? He wants to desperately help you financially. Right, Kyle?
Right, absolutely.
Hey, what should we be buying in the stock market these days, Kyle?
I'm not a stock market guy.
I know, but you said financial group.
Oh, they are a financial group. I am mostly the life insurance guy. So, what I will do.
Can you believe people don't have life insurance? There are people out there that don't have life insurance.
There's a lot of people that don't have.
Do you know what that means? Like, say you're married and you love your kids.
Right.
You don't have life insurance. You die. Your wife has, and this a friend of mine told me this before I did any insurance, before I sold any or anything.
Right.
They said, well, I stay with my wife. I go, dude, you guys always fight. Why are you still together? He's like, I don't want some asshole raising my kids.
That's true.
That's true.
It's true.
So you say you die.
Right.
Back in the 1900s, in the 1800s, if a woman died with kids, she got married.
Right.
And you know what happens if you listen to those stories about Bonnie and Clyde and William Bonney, Billy the Kid.
Right.
Their moms, they'd marry somebody because they had a couple kids, and that guy was an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah.
And would beat them. I mean, there's all the same story in that shit. So get some damn life insurance, man.
Well, that still happens, actually.
And by the way, I sell it too. And we're not for the same company.
No, not for the same company.
I won't do that.
I actually have a story for that from not too long ago.
I get better rates.
You think?
No, probably not. No way. No chance. I don't want to do it. You know what? Because then you're promoting people to kill their spouse.
Right.
And I just read about this chick that gave her husband in his chicken soup or what? No, who was he drinking? Oh, his Moscow Mule. They were drinking.
Right.
He was supposed to inherit $3.6 million, but they had a prenup, and there were a couple things that if the prenup, she would get it.
Right.
So she gives him 5 times a lethal dose of fentanyl in his Moscow Mule.
Uh-huh.
He dies. Gone.
Right.
Thinks she's going to get $3.6 million. Like 2 weeks before, he was like, "Man, what if she kills me?" Puts it in a trust where his sister is the dude.
That didn't work out.
God, I mean, do you feel worse for the wife that killed him or the guy that got? Hey, I think the guy's gonna haunt her soul.
Oh yeah.
Give me in prison. He's just gonna light her on fire every couple of days. Dummy.
Dummy.
I mean, do you feel worse going to prison or worse knowing you got played?
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
That would be miserable. Or you're in prison and you're like, damn it.
Well, that and the fact that he caught on. You know, he's like, I think she might poison me. Like,
no, and you know what? That was on some stupid Reddit or some shit. But if it is true, amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Probably not.
Eh.
Where do you get 5 doses of fentanyl?
Reddit is.
You know what? If he had 5, seriously, dude, if he had a 5-time overdose of fentanyl, he went out feeling great.
Oh yeah, everything was good.
Hey, and it was like this, and it was.
Right. Well, I used to talk.
But hey, actually, Alexander Hamilton, remember, got gut shot.
Right.
That is a callback.
Right. That is callback.
I'm going to go get my bat. I'm going to start hitting him out of the park.
Right. No, you say that the fentanyl thing. I all the time. Well, I don't know that I'm joking. I haven't made up my mind yet, but in probably 10 or 15 years, I think I'm going to start doing like heroin or some such because, you know, like if you die in 20 of a heroin overdose, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you know, he died so young and he had his whole life ahead of him, blah, 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 and everybody's sad. But if you're 75 or 80 and you die, you'd be like, he had a pretty good run. He went out on top.
You know what? I can't really segue to this since you said that because the guy that I'm going to segue to was not on heroin. Shit. Man, we got to come back. My high school coach died today.
Uh-huh.
My high school baseball coach died today. He's a legend in the state of Indiana. Definitely at our school. You know who he is.
Well, Hall of Famer, right?
He's absolute Hall of Famer. But, man, I've got some great stories. I'll tell one. Let me think about which one. I'm going to tell one that won't incriminate him.
Okay.
So John Wirtz, Rock High School. I was a freshman playing JV, which means you practiced with the varsity.
Right.
Right. My brother was on the team. He's a catcher. He's a senior. I'm a freshman. Coach Wirtz is hitting fungos. Like we're doing infield, we're doing outfield practice and stuff. And back in the day, my high school didn't have a fence.
Uh-huh.
You remember those days?
Yes, I do.
If you hit the parking lot, the circle, there was a circle where you used to drop kids off and shit.
Right.
If you hit the circle, it was a home run.
Right.
If you hit the school, home run. If you hit it to the right side of the field and it rolled and you ran the bases real fast, home run.
Home run.
If you hit one into the woods, past the foul line.
Yep. Home run.
In right field, home run. Well, I was playing left field at this practice. So the way that the circle worked was there was a left field foul pole was an electric pole.
Yep.
And it had 325 on it. Meaning if you hit it there and it hit the parking lot, home run.
Home run.
Problem was if you hit the parking lot, it rolled like before Tin Cup. You know the movie Tin Cup?
Yeah.
It was before that. And if you could hit that, it would roll down the main street to McFarland.
Right. It'd roll forever.
So I was a freshman, and I don't know why this happened, but I think somebody told me later is because he must have hit me a ball and I didn't go like full speed after it, or it got by me as a freshman, and I jogged after it.
Right.
So he proceeded to hit. He hits the next ball. He's like, "You better get this one," and he hits it. It hits the circle, and it rolls down that road. I went down.
You had to go get it.
I fetched it. It didn't go all the way down. I fetched it. I brought it back. I throw it in. Next ball he hits. Boom. Down the road. I'm like, damn. Third one. And I remember getting him so my brother could drive, and we were obviously coming over to practice. What the hell is that about? And he's like, I think he dogged out the first one. I'm like, so he hit 3 of them to McFarland? I mean, oh my God. So that was my freshman year. By my senior year, we were 30-3. We had a good run. Some great stories in that, but perhaps the greatest story is him realizing that we were a really, really tight-knit team. And if anybody ever has the opportunity to be on a team where everybody knows their role, you know your role, nobody's complaining, nobody's bitching, and everybody's cheering for everybody. Nobody wants to take your position. That everybody kind of realizes the pecking order.
Right.
We won a state championship in football, but that baseball season was more important to me. And the greatest thing he ever did was he rolled the ball out and he just let us play. Right. He was like, you know what? He trusted us so much. That he was go do what you do, which was so different from, the way he was while I was coming up.
Right.
But it was great. Anytime you saw him to this day, he remembers that. I mean, he was never, dude. He was very cognizant. He didn't die of anything like that, but he would tell you, man, I remember that game, or like, hey, it's just, he always knew. He's a legend, and God rest his soul. Anybody in Central Indiana or the state of Indiana knows him, has a great story about him. I could tell some great ones, but those are the ones we share in the locker room. So, here's to you. Cheers, Coach Wirtz. Rest in peace. I don't care. We can keep talking.
Well, I don't know. It seemed like a decent ending spot.
Oh, yeah. We're good. All right. Hey, then we're going to leave.
All right.
Perfect.
That's it for today's episode. But before you go, ask yourself this. What's your unplanned story? Because here on Unplanned Approach, we don't script the chaos. We celebrate it. Real people, real moments, real life plot twists that no one saw coming. Whether it was a chance encounter, a missed train, or a wild pivot that changed everything. We want to hear it. Got a story that deserves the mic? Hit us up. Submit yours at unplannedapproach.com or find us on socials at unplannedapproach. Until next time, stay spontaneous, stay real, and never underestimate going in without a plan. This is Unplanned Approach, where the detour is the destination. That's it for today's episode. But before you go, ask yourself this. What's your unplanned story? Because here on Unplanned Approach, we don't script the chaos. We celebrate it. Real people, real moments, real life plot twists that no one saw coming. Whether it was a chance encounter, a missed train, or a wild pivot that changed everything. We want to hear it. Got a story that deserves the mic? Hit us up. Submit yours at unplannedapproach.com or find us on socials at unplannedapproach. Until next time, stay spontaneous, stay real, and never underestimate going in without a plan. This is Unplanned Approach, where the detour is the destination.